Well, good afternoon, Lakeway. It's Mayor Tom with another Facebook Live coming to you from City Hall, the office of the mayor. It's a Thursday afternoon, a couple hours later than I usually do my Facebook Live. I've had the honor today to talk to the Lake Travis Chamber of Commerce and give an economic update on progress in the city of Lakeway. And then I just welcomed the Special Olympics of Texas committee, their leadership committee. They're having their leadership conference here at the Lakeway Resort. This is Special Olympics weekend, and so I was privileged to go to the Lakeway Resort and welcome them on your behalf. So if I'm here on a Thursday, that generally means that there is a city council meeting coming up on this next week on Monday, except that this week our council meeting is on Tuesday. We'll meet Tuesday at 6:30. Most of the business is routine, will be included in the consent agenda. However, there are three items of note: the view protection conditional overlay, the sign ordinance, and a proposed economic development policy. I anticipate a lot of discussion, particularly on the view protection conditional overlay. I encourage everyone to read the packet before you arrive. I also want to remind everyone that we have a decorum policy for our meetings and that I take it extremely seriously. And I expect everyone in attendance to respect the process and one another. Well, a couple of weeks back, as you remember, we had a little winter ice storm here, not nearly as bad as the ones in the past. It did create some slick conditions for roads coming into the area. Most people stayed home. I want to thank the community for taking the time and staying home. However, we did have some folks who ventured out and ended up getting stranded. Our team at the police department was once again there to help those folks who went out, and I want to express my gratitude to the dedicated men and women of the Lakeway Police Department for their hard work at monitoring roadways all throughout that time. I also want to thank the hardworking men and women of our Public Works Department for working around the clock to sand and to try to clear some of our roadways. While we've had some unseasonably warm weather lately, look, it's false spring, folks, false spring in the way Texas weather goes. All of y'all who've been here with us long enough know that this is a fake. We're going to get another snap of cold weather, and we still have a few more weeks of winter. So don't think we're out of the woods. We are going to have more weather. And just remember, the easiest way for you to stay in contact or up to date is to make sure you are signed up for our Voyant Alert process and to get the news updates. So as we push out emergency notifications during these times, you'll know to go to the one source that will help you get the information you need from the city of Lakeway so that you have all the info you need and are able to plan and react accordingly. Now, yesterday, I want to say thank you to the community service members and the organizations that came to our Community Service Summit. It was the first Community Service Summit. We had it here in Chambers at Lakeway City Hall. When we set out to do this, I didn't know if we would have 5 people come or 50. It turned out we had well more than 50 people attending. There was no place to park here at City Hall. We ended up having excess parking out on the roads. It was a great discussion. We had a full packed house. We learned about a lot of organizations. I learned about a group of organizations that I didn't even know exist. And so now we're going to be compiling all of that information. And the goal is to have better communication between these charities and service organizations so that we can better and more effectively help our community. If you missed the meeting, it's available. You can watch it online. If you go to the lakewaytexas.gov video page, you can go and check events. So this is a special event that we added to our calendar. Now it's February, and I don't know if you have had a chance to come over and visit City Hall, but the Story Walk has been put up again this year. And if you haven't taken a stroll, I would recommend it. You can check out our displays. This month, our Parks and Recreation team has set out 24 stations for Black History Month. There are displays with information about key figures in Black history who helped shape society and our nation. These displays are going to remain up through the rest of the month. Take advantage of the great weather we're having right now and come check it out. Once again, let's talk about the Austin Symphony concert. It's Valentine's Day on Saturday. Guys, if you forgot, it's coming up on it. So you have Valentine's Day. Maybe you don't have a Valentine's Day gift yet. How about a set of tickets to the symphony concert in March on March 8th? This is the 6th annual performance of A Night with the Symphony Orchestra. It takes place on Sunday, March 8th at 4 p.m. at the Lake Travis Performing Arts Center. It's a fantastic event, brings together the Austin Symphony Orchestra along with talented musicians from the Lake Travis High School. And this year includes the band, the orchestra, and added this year, the choir. If you've attended before, you know this is not a typical concert. The performances are amazing. It's a perfect date night experience. You can get tickets at visit lakeway-texas.gov /symphony for more details and to reserve your seats. And this is the only high school that Austin Symphony partners with. We're the only group that they come out from downtown and give a special concert. They mentor our musicians and our students, and we get to see a great concert. It's it's just a fantastic event. I've gone every year, and I highly encourage you to attend as well. Now, coming up on springtime, we're going to have the first of the Heritage Trail bus tours. If you have not had an opportunity to explore the history of Lakeway, I encourage you to take one of our free bus tours. The next Heritage Trail bus tour is March 6th on Friday. It begins and ends here in the parking lot at Lakeway. You get to explore the historic Liebold cabin, learn about its history, and then you'll be able to board a bus where members of the Lakeway Heritage Committee will be your guide as you explore the other historical points around the city of Lakeway. The 10 a.m. tour is already filled, but there is availability for noon and 2 p.m. I would also encourage you to please, if you have a time and you want there, get on the waiting list. Look, life happens for all of us, and more frequently than not, someone will not be able to attend the 10 a.m. or the noon tour that they want because something will come up. They have to go to the doctors or whatever. If you're on the waiting list or you're out in the parking lot, we have never failed to be able to find a seat for somebody on the bus. So come on out. It's a great time. We also have the next event, which is the Big Band Bash. This is an event hosted by the Lakeway Arts Committee. It's a monthly music and dance event. It's the second Monday evening of every month, so you can take your loved ones to the Big Band Bash to hear some great music and dance the night away. The next one is Monday, March 9th at 7 p.m. at the Lakeway Activity Center. You can visit the website and the Activity Center website for more details. Another community event coming up that I encourage you to participate in if you're able is our blood drive. The next Lakeway Community Blood Drive will be Saturday, March 14th. It starts at 8 a.m. at the Lakeway Activity Center. If you're able, I encourage you to give. I encourage you to donate. Reservations are strongly encouraged, as we say, and you can sign up through our website. However, some walk-ins will also be welcome at the event. Now, on this weekend is a long weekend. It's the city offices are closed on Monday for President's Day, which is a federal holiday. The city of Lakeway recognizes all federal holidays. So we have a day off on Monday. City Hall will be closed. And therefore, the city council meeting regularly scheduled for Monday will be held on Tuesday. As I said, Tuesday, 6:30, and we'll have those key items I mentioned at the beginning of this talk. And I encourage you to come forward, talk to us, and see what's going on. Okay, next is Special Olympics weekend. I can't say enough about this. This is our 5th year here with the Special Olympics. They started in 2022. It's a great event. So the Winter Games, Special Olympics of Texas Winter Games, are returning to Lakeway, the Lake Travis community. The city of Bee Cave is a co-sponsor. We support these games. Being with the athletes is wonderful. Having a chance to volunteer and learn things, see how they compete, see the integrity of their sport. It's great. And it's really great for the young men and women who are out there volunteering with these athletes. They get a tremendous benefit from working with their peers who are disabled. And these special athletes will teach you so much in the way that they handle themselves and handle their sport. They are true Olympians. So the opening ceremonies are Friday night. They are going to be held at the Lake Travis High School. I would encourage you to go out to the individual events and cheer the athletes and meet the athletes and their families. It's a really great time. So look forward to seeing you out there. Stop, say hi, we'll talk. Okay, that's really all we got going on. A lot of activity, big community activities, as always, in Lakeway for the young, the old, in between. So what I'd ask is that at this time, remember, even as we have a little break in the weather, continue to check on your neighbors, particularly your elderly neighbors. Make sure they're doing okay. And take care of one another. Let's put our phones down when we're driving. And let's take care of one another and continue to live our Lakeway values. With that, Mayor Tom from City Hall saying thank you. Jack, did we have any questions come in during the broadcast?
We did not have any come in during the broadcast. So
okay, and we didn't have any in advance, right?
No, we did not.
Okay. Well, Lakeway, with that, Mayor Tom saying, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy President's Day. Look forward to seeing you around the city. Thank you very much.